Hello, my name is John Griffin Donald. A lot of people call me Dr.Leisure. I like to make these short videos on a variety of topics: food, fashion, books, travel. I like to make these short videos and I hope you like watching them. But if you don't, that's fine too.
The Bonnie and Clyde Ambush Museum in Gibsland, Louisiana, just east of Shreveport, a small but historically significant site, preserves the story of two of America's most infamous outlaws, Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow. Located in Bienville Parish, Gibsland is a quiet town with fewer than 1,000 residents, yet it holds an outsized place in American history because of its connection to the violent end of the famous criminal couple. We visited some time back, beguiled by the collection and the evident kindness and warmth of living Bonnie and Clyde history and lore encyclopedia Perry Carver and his wife, who manages the café, though her strawberry shake almost stole the show for me. According to the text on the web, Perry Carver, a well-spoken authority on all things Bonnie and Clyde, took over from the late L. J. Boots Hinton, son of one of Bonnie and Clyde's killers. The museum opened in 2005, too late and too poor to get the real bullet-ridden death car, which in 1988 was purchased for $250,000 by a Nevada casino. During Boots' tenure, the museum displayed the death car from the 1967 Bonnie and Clyde film, but it was eventually sold to the Alcatraz East Museum in Tennessee. It was a movie prop, Perry said dismissively. Perry brought in a different death car, probably the one with the best pedigree of several fraudulent death cars, at least by Bonnie and Clyde death car standards. It was shown as the real car for 55 years, Perry said, and it was such a good fake that it took a U.S. district judge to finally determine it wasn't the original. It was also owned by a friend of Perry's family, so Perry got to hang out in it as a child in the 1960s. I probably got more hours in that car than Clyde, Perry said. The museum itself is housed in the former Ma Canefield's Café, the exact place where Bonnie and Clyde stopped for their last meal, May 23, 1934. According to Perry, the couple had been relentlessly run to ground by the authorities by this point, both exhausted and ill. After leaving the cafe with sandwiches, they drove a short distance south of town, where they were ambushed by law enforcement officers and killed in a hail of gunfire. This dramatic event marked the end of a crime spree that had captured the national attention during the Great Depression, making the couple both feared criminals and, to some, tragic folk figures. After our visit to the museum, we drove slow, curvy country roads to the abused monument and plaque site. Inside the museum, visitors can explore a wide range of artifacts and exhibits related to the lives and deaths of Bonnie and Clyde. These include personal belongings such as clothing and accessories, weapons similar to those used, photographs and newspaper clippings documenting their crimes, and the massive manhunt that pursued them. One of the most striking features, predictably, is a replica of the death car, the Ford V8, riddled with bullet holes during the ambush, which helps visitors visualize the violent conclusion of their story. Today, the museum represents a wonderful vernacular type, closely focused on a heartfelt topic, and offers a unique glimpse into both the myth and the reality of Bonnie and Clyde. While popular culture often romanticizes them, the exhibit in Gibson's present a more balanced perspective, highlighting the violence and consequences of their actions alongside their enduring notoriety, while not forgetting their humanity. As a result, the Bonnie and Clyde Ambush Museum stands as both a memorial and a historic lesson, connecting visitors to a dramatic chapter of American history that unfolded in this small Louisiana town, and the coffee and shakes at the cafe are not to be missed.